Out to BioSteel.
Andre, from a chemistry standpoint, from an energy standpoint, down the stretch, and you guys needed to go on a run to secure the 7th seed. What has it been like as a group?
It's been a lot for our group. You know, we've had a lot of different changes and things happening to us since the trade. We stayed with it. We all have one goal in mind, and you know, we saw it through. We finished out the year great.
Kevin had 16 assists, found you for some buckets. You had a double-double in the first half. What have you seen from Kevin in terms of taking what the defense has given him and that helping ball movement out there on the floor?
You know, Kevin knows the game well. He knows that guys are going to double team him, and he's almost 7 foot tall, so he's able to throw that pass over people's heads. So, you know, people got to make a decision when they do double team him. And not only can he pass, he can shoot over the top of them too. So it makes him a very dangerous player, and today was one of those signs.
In your estimation, just how did the game turn at the beginning of the second half when they went on that run, and then what were you guys able to do to kind of get momentum back on your side?
The game of basketball is a game of runs. They did what they're supposed to. They played hard, and they made shots. I mean, it's the way of the game. Nothing we could do about that. We try to, you know, slow them down as much as we can, and we ended up making more shots than they did.
You had a pretty good game the other night against Cleveland. You're going to see them again in a couple of days. How do you feel about your ability to play in that matchup, you know, whether Jared Allen plays or doesn't play for them?
For me, it's just to stay as consistent as possible, just come in and be that brute force for this team and get all the rebounds, block shots, and finish strong in the paint and be the best teammate I can be when I'm out there.
Steve mentioned teams are showing more of a willingness to double this year than they have in past years. One, have you noted that teams being more willing to double stars? And secondly, kind of related, I mean, for Kevin to shoot the way he did and still find ways to have a great impact on the game, does that just speak to how special he is as a player?
Yeah, he's a special basketball player. There's much that he can't do that I haven't seen him not be able to do. Night in and night out, he always does something special that just makes me shake my head like, damn, this kid is special. It's a joy to play with him.